Hi, I'm Bonnie, and today I'm going to be reading 𝐓𝐡𝐞𝐞, The Treasure Seekers. A secret in the pages. Colette and Violet made some tea while Pam prepared a tray of scones she had picked up on the way back from Girton College. Paulina continued to carefully leaf through the journal, looking for references to the treasures. It didn't take long for her to find something. "Here!" she exclaimed excitedly. Nikki had placed some pillows on the carpet, and the friends got comfortable, each one with a cup of tea and something to eat. "We're ready," Colette said. "I leafed through some of the pages, and I've read a bit more," Paulina began. "Aurora writes about how 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐿 acted as if nothing happened after her discovery. He behaved as though the book didn't even exist." "I'm starting not to like this professor so much," Colette commented, scrunching up her snout in disgust. "Me neither," Paulina agreed. "And Aurora writes that when she asked him questions about the book, he would always respond by changing the topic." "So the plot thickens," Nikki exclaimed. "It's getting quite interesting." "Yum," Pam replied, her mouth full. "Are you going to eat those?" She pointed to a tray of cookies that Nikki had set down next to her. Violet giggled. "Concentrate, Pam," she teased. "We might be unraveling a great mystery." "Let's hope," said Paulina before she continued reading. 13th of August. Dear Diary, yesterday I made a decision. We left the camp to head toward England. 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐿 had his trunks and all his belongings with him, but during the train trip he met one of his old collaborators. The mouse invited 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐿 to the dining car, leaving me alone in the train compartment with our luggage. While I was getting my bag to look at some notes, I accidentally knocked into the professor's trunk. Strangely, the lid wasn't closed. That's how I saw a book inside, and I recognized it at once. It was an elegant blue volume with a golden title. It was the one I had found in the ruined castle. Now I had proof that the professor hadn't logged and archived the discovery along with the other relics. Instead, he had kept it with his personal belongings. In that moment, I decided to take a look inside the book. I wanted to get to the bottom of whatever was going on. It was that every finding was made public and wasn't hidden on used for personal reasons. So I delicately pulled the book from the trunk. Then I sat down and looked briefly at the door to the compartment so I wouldn't be surprised by anyone. I began to read. The first page had a kind of introduction that went like this. "We know the 7 wonders of the world, passed down by the Romans and the Greeks, but only the wisest of the wise know of a greater marvel, the 7 treasures of the world. 7 legendary treasures, hidden from those who might profit from them, are hidden in the mysterious places all around the world. Only these pages contain the secret of the 7 treasures and their hiding places. Prepare yourself, reader, to discover the greatest mystery of our world." As soon as I read those lines, dear diary, a chill of pure emotion came over me. What greater dream for an archaeologist than to find the greatest ancient treasures of the world? I know it seems incredible and unbelievable. It could just be a legend. Yet, was it possible that 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐿 would risk his reputation and his career for an old legend? I don't think so. I knew that the book was something special. I just had to look at its pages to be sure. I don't think it's a legend at all. I believe the treasures really exist. Aurora writes about the legend of the treasures. I'm sure the alabaster garden and the tapestry is one of them, Colette said. I know it's late and we're all getting sleepy, but I want to find out more, don't you? Helena asked with determination. The friends all agreed. They were so intrigued by the ancient legend Aurora had discovered that they had to continue reading. In the enemy's den. Meanwhile, halfway across the world, a moose ambled slowly through a grassy meadow dotted with tiny purple flowers, the profile of Denali rising in the distance. As the moose approached a small hill, the earth suddenly began to tremble. The animal trotted away while a metallic platform emerged from the small hill, a tiny airplane sparkling on top. A moment later, the airplane lifted up and flew off, disappearing in the Alaskan sky. The metallic platform retracted and the mysterious trapdoor closed. Immediately, it was covered in a layer of artificial grass, and the area was once again a peaceful plot of land in Denali National Park. Deep underground, a long metallic corridor led from the trapdoor to a secret base. In the base, there was a bedroom, a bathroom, a dining room, and a laboratory packed with sophisticated high-tech equipment. There was a large desk in the center of the lab. A mysterious mouse sat there, facing a wall of screens monitoring locations all around the world. One screen showed the airplane that had just departed. It was carrying robotic drones that were programmed to fly over and videotape the most remote and mysterious corners of the world. The screen suddenly flickered and a new image appeared. It showed a young mouse wearing sunglasses and a large dark-colored hat. So, Cassidy, the mouse at the desk asked gruffly, do you have a report for me? Yes, sir, the mouse on the screen replied briskly. Our experts analyzed the tapestry, but they were not able to decipher the message. Apparently, the rhyme speaks of flower petals and friends with deep V. It seems to be a dead end. We didn't find any useful directions that lead to the treasure. The mouse at the desk growled and pounded his fist. I need you to try harder, Cassidy, he squeaked. There must be some clue in that tapestry. Did you interrogate the Scottish mouse? Are you sure she doesn't know anything else? There was a slight change of plans, Cassidy replied, looking uncomfortable. The old mouse had some friends show up. We thought it was best to leave at once rather than risk everything. What friends? The mouse at the desk demanded. There were 5 young mice, Cassidy said meekly. They came from nowhere. Well, who are they? The mouse at the desk shouted. Where did they come from? I want answers. I'm afraid we don't know, Cassidy replied. The most important thing is that we got the tapestry. A tapestry that is of no use if we don't understand what it means, the mouse stuttered angrily. You've been incredibly sloppy in your work, Cassidy. I'm sorry, the mouse on the screen stuttered in reply. You better find those 5 mice, the mouse demanded. They may have some information. I want to know who they are and what they know immediately.